I am super excited about what is in this package. So one of my favorite card games of all time is Monopoly Deal. Just the other day, I randomly happened to find out that they made in 2012 another version of it called Monopoly Deal Millionaire. But much to my disappointment, you can't get a new deck today. They don't sell like your typical stocked item. So you can still buy Monopoly Deal today. They have tons of different versions. That's the same game, but just a bunch of different updates to the cards and design. That being said, like I said, this came out in 2012, so my best luck was eBay, and you could find a Shanghai edition. But I also could find it on Amazon, but the problem is people gouge you. Since it's not new anymore, they can really bump up the price. So to put it in perspective, you can get a Monopoly Deal deck for $4 to $10 today. So that's probably what this sold for when it came out. I'm not positive because 2012 was a long time ago. So that being said, I put a link in my video below. You can check it out on Amazon. There's a couple different options, and you can see that some aren't new, some are used. Some might say they're new. I'm just not sure if they truly are or aren't. So I got one. It is not new. Well, I guess supposedly it's supposed to be new, but it didn't come with the box. So today we're going to unbox and review this, but there won't be a box to unbox. So this is how it came shipped to me in an envelope. And I am super excited because I freaking love Monopoly Deal. My wife and I play it all the time. Here is another envelope within an envelope, I guess. So we're going to unbox this for the first time, hopefully see the instructions, and the cards are supposed to be factory sealed. Again, you can check this out if you're interested in this game. You can find it on the Amazon link. There's a couple of different sellers, again, with used to new or light new condition. And then you can obviously check eBay. eBay had an interesting version that was a lot cheaper. It was called the Monopoly Deal Millionaire Shanghai Edition, which I thought was fascinating. So I also want to pull up the chat really quick on my phone in case any of you all are in here. I'd love to interact with you. So bear with me one moment. But I do have it right here. I can see it, and I'm really excited. All right. Hello, Splinter Cat. Thank you so much for being here in the chat. I hope you enjoy this Monopoly Deal Millionaire unboxing. Maybe sometime, if my wife will let me, I will stream us playing it together. So they did send me it again. Since you can't get it new today, I chose to buy a new, used version, whatever you want to call that. So unfortunately, it didn't have the box. I don't know why a brand new deck wouldn't have the box. So if you know that, maybe you can leave a question or you can leave a comment below and let me know. But it does have, the cards are brand new. They've never been used, which I can totally tell, which is cool. And they have instructions, but they just don't have the box. I don't really care. So that being said, here's Monopoly Deal Millionaire, the card game, ages 8 plus, 2 to 5 players. So just glancing at this does not seem any different than the regular Monopoly Deal game in regards to like a draw pile and an action pile, and then you have a bank. So you lay out your cards, you have a bank for money, and the goal of regular Deal is you're supposed to get three monopolies. Hey, Splinter Cat! Hey, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the tip. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. You're really holding down the live stream today. I really appreciate that. Thanks for super chatting. You are my first super chatter ever. So early on in the super chat game that I don't even have any OBS or any sort of alerts or things set up, but I really appreciate that donation. Yeah, that's really awesome. That's really cool. Thank you for being a part of my channel from my sister's channel. So back to the game. Basically, you draw 2 cards every turn. You can play up to 3. So it's going to say that the essentials for this game are, if I understand, you have to get not 3 monopolies, but $1 million in your bank pile to win. So that's the only difference between this game and the other one. And there's supposedly a different card in here too. So I'm going to go ahead and keep looking through this really quick. Your bank pile is your chance to win. Pile money in your bank. To win, keep a check of how much money is in your bank pile to get 1 million first, and you've won the game. So basically, I got the impression the strategy in this game is you're still going to use monopolies, but you're going to use the monopolies to charge rents to your opponents to try to get that $1 million to win the game. Regular Deal, you just got to get 3 monopolies to win, and you win. So that being said, let's see. Play the cards. Again, none of this has changed. Up to 3 in your hand. So what I'm seeing here, which is really cool, the new additions in this game are an action card that allows you, it's called the sports card. Play this card as a 3rd card in your turn to take another turn right away. I'm interpreting those rules as it allows you to have 3 more turns like you're doing your next turn. So that's really cool. The slide deal, the force deal, the deal breaker, the just say no, those are in the other versions as well. So let's go ahead. Let's just open up these cards and see what the decks are like. Again, still baffles my mind that it's factory sealed, never been used or played, but they don't have the box. But I'm just happy to be able to find a deck. Splinter Cat, I feel fortunate to have found you too, and just appreciate you being around the channel and all the support you've given my sister. That's really, really awesome. So thank you for chatting here too. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll look at some of the cards. Here's your essential rules, quick start. So they have different names too. They aren't the typical Monopoly property names. You can see double the rent, 50,000 rent card right here. Force one player to pay you rent for gold properties you own. You can see a marina card. There's your action cards. Here's the one I wanted to see. I'm really excited about because this is not a card in regular Monopoly deal. If you can see that. That's really cool. Here's another essential rules card. We'll get that out of the way. Here's 100,000. Here's another rent card for everybody. Here's your just pass go for everybody. Another property card. Another 100,000. Gold property right there. This is really cool though. I mean, they got like movie districts. Here's a property wild. Here's 50,000 right there. Since I've never played this game, I'm excited to eventually see the flow of it and how it ends up working in regards to, is it easy? Because you can see like the rent values have changed too. So it's 150, 200, and 250K. There's the action cards. Here's your money again. Obviously your properties have a monetary value as well too. So it's really cool. Ski Mountain, 50 grand. Birthday card, so 50K is a gift, which is really cool. So that's really neat in this one. I mean, these cards are sweet. They're a lot different than a regular deal deck. I should have brought that deal deck down so you could see. They're the same size, but they've really changed the graphics on them. So this is really cool if you just want to kind of see them all. I can keep going through them. Debt Collector, Property Wild, that one's pretty cool. Sly Deal, 100K right there. Just, you have a lot of different stuff. We've seen the birthday, 50. So the card that I really cared about, again, you can see the just say no. I actually don't know. Did I already go through? Did I see a deal breaker in this one? I'm not sure if they have. No, it says they have a deal breaker, so it's just not the purple color. But this is the card I was, like I said, most excited about and really happy to see. Well, Splinter Cat, have a great rest of your day and enjoy work. And I will see you around either my channel or my sister's channel. Thanks again for all your support and being my first Super Chat tipper. That's really awesome. I really appreciate that. Any proceeds here just get reinvested into my channel. So I really appreciate you guys. All right. I can't get that off. It's stuck on me. So now we'll go ahead and we'll look and see if there's anything else in here. But I got the feeling it's all the same cards. Double the rents. Just Property Wilds. There's the essential rules again. So at least 2 of those action cards in the game, which is really cool. I really can't wait for those. It's really exciting. Really sweet. I mean, just the design of these cards is really, really cool. So a big fan of them. You can go ahead and Google too if you want to see like what a Monopoly deal deck looks like. I have the older versions of those. So there's the deal breaker in this deck. It's not purple anymore. But yeah, really cool, guys. Really excited about this to play with my wife and my family. We love to play games, so I couldn't resist. Yeah, who's the crazy guy that pays 40 bucks for a game that probably sold for 10 bucks in 2012? But I love Monopoly Deal, and it's a lot of fun. So really excited, like I said, to try that out and really see how the game flows and whatnot. So I'm also just curious, too. So you can use deal breakers still, but I was trying to figure out, build a properties increase or rent. If you can... Properties do not count towards your cash total. That's what I was curious about. Since each property has a cash value, you really can't only win this game unless you have $1 million in your bank. So that's really, really cool. So if you haven't played this game before, the gist of it is you deal them all out. You draw 2 cards every turn. You can't have more than 7 cards in your hand at the end of your 3 turns within your round. So that being said, you start playing some money and some properties to build up some wealth to protect you and your property so you don't lose them, to then start charging rent to other people to win the game. And each person takes a turn and you keep going and you keep attacking each other and you keep building up your stuff until somebody wins. This essential rules card is really helpful too. If you've never played before, they give it to you. It really is a great summary of everything that you could possibly need. So I really appreciate you guys being here. If you have any questions, fire away in the chat. I'll stay for another minute. But deck's really easy to shuffle. The nice new cards. Instructions are cool. Again, the link's in my video description below. It'll take you to Amazon where you can check it out if you want to buy a used or new version. You might have the same luck I do. A couple of them were new, but they didn't have a box or they're damaged. The damaged box, but the cards themselves are in mint condition. So it's really cool, really fun. It looks really cool. There's my favorite card. Again, I can't wait to do that. I love that idea of having that card that gives you more turns. So really excited, like I said, to implement that. Again, we weren't sure, just reading the instructions, my wife and I talking, like, if you have to use a turn to play it, why would it make sense to then just give you one more turn? So we think that it means, and it's got to mean, that, you know, you play your first two moves, okay, I'll play a property and money, and then my last turn I'll play that card. Then it should give you three more moves, not just one more move. Because if you're just playing a card, that's a waste of a move. To get another move, you've not done anything differently. So anyways, really excited, really cool deck. Again, you can check it out. And again, if you don't have luck in Amazon or they all sell out, eBay should have some options too. There's a Shanghai edition. I'm still tempted to buy it because I'm pretty sure everything's still in English. It just has Shanghai edition, I believe, is written on it, or it just has Chinese on it as well. So it might just be a combination of both. But I haven't actually physically seen one, so not positive. But man, I really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I can hang out for a couple more minutes, but if nobody's here with any questions, I'll probably just get going. But I really value you all, and thanks for being a part of my channel and watching my live stream. I'd love feedback too if people would rather have more live streams than on-demand content for unboxing and reviews. Really open to whatever, and just love people's suggestions, feedback, and input in my channel. I'm just trying to make it so you guys can understand and see all these products and things in new lights, and enjoy fun streams like this where I just get to show you stuff that I'm passionate about. Obviously, nobody's paying me or sending me this to review. I wish they would. If you're out there and you got a bunch of Monopoly stuff, feel free to send it my way. I'd love to do any sort of games, that sort of thing. So it's just a game stream for me to see one of my favorite things and unbox it for you all as well. So I appreciate you guys being here. Join my newsletter if you haven't. I have a newsletter going out, so you can stay in touch with my channel. Just hear more things that you might not see on Twitter or some of those social media accounts and interact with me that way. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, comment on these streams. Check out my affiliate links. I really appreciate that. That helps support my channel, so I get a portion of the proceeds. The price is the same whether you shop in my link or not, but I actually get a cut from Amazon for that. So appreciate you guys being here. Love you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that sub button. And I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more live streams and more content. Thanks.